Hello everyone, Exilium here, and for today's video on Girls Frontline 2, I thought we'd go ahead and take a look at all of the translations for the CN live stream that they had this morning. I wasn't able to watch it live this morning because I had to go to work, but I mean, I wouldn't have been able to understand most of it anyway, other than seeing images on screen. So there has been an announcement with all the translations of the things they showed, so let's just go ahead and take a look at it here. So they did confirm AN-94 and AK-15. Now we already knew that from their accidental leak. But they are the core units coming out with this update. And so then they had a ton of stuff. This is a pretty big update. And I'm hoping that we can get some of this stuff actually early. We've seen that with a lot of other quality of life where we've gotten them earlier than CN. So the first thing is the big dorm personal view where you're actually able to walk around the dorm and have interactions in there. They showcased a lot of that. So they've added over 180 interaction segments with over 45 of your dolls. And this is one of those things when you hear me talking, I'm getting a copy of every single doll, even ones that may not be good, or ones where maybe it wants some dupes to be good, but I'm not going to be using them as a core member of the team. I'm still going to get one of them as V0, just for the dorm meta, as a lot of people will be calling it. And so you'll have all the interactions with them. So the more that you have, the more that it'll be around within the interactive dorm area. You'll have a weapon gallery in there, your curio gallery, like all that stuff's going to be in your view as you're walking around. Customization of the furniture, memory wall added, allowing you to display your favorite art CGs on the wall, added a kitchen counter, allowing to make foods and drinks, added a rec room dreamscape, not in the PVs and other language. It was mentioned that an ASMR feature will be added to this room. Oh my goodness. I didn't see that part. So a lot of interactivity with this, and this is stuff that they can they can expand on this in the future and make it have like all kinds of little mini games and stuff in it as well, not just the whole dorm feature with it. And so we do have some images here. You can kind of see where they're showcasing it. And yeah, so you have the interactive. Oh, that's kind of spoiling a little bit here. Klukai is getting a new skin. It's going to be a must-have for me. Let's see. Yeah, it's just kind of showing some of the interactions here. Can't read the text and know what they're actually saying. This one, I've seen a lot of memes on this one right now with Graza here. People are already making memes of the stuff they've seen on it. And so we had a video here kind of showing it a little bit. Let me see how long it is. I don't want to make this video too long. Yeah, this is a 4-minute. I'll probably make a... well, actually, let's just go through it. I could probably get through it here. So more graphics to it and kind of showcasing it in trailer. But yeah, you're pretty much you're gonna have another reason to pull for certain units, even if you're not gonna be in the meta for actually doing the content, just for the interactions that they're gonna have. And it's got all of them just dragging around the place. So is every single... Because basically the way the story is going, at least from our side, even on the global side, we are starting to see that they're all starting to coalesce and actually stay on it versus being out on their own. But it kind of begs the question on one like Suomi, who we just saw there, who is still with the doll group. And yeah, this is where it's showcasing Klukai's new skin here. Okay, so this is actually showing it. Yeah, interactable 3D selector. So here's kind of customizing up. I wonder if I don't think it's that way, but like having it where other people can visit yours. Like you can design it however you want, and then other people can visit it. It'd be kind of weird, though. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Because one of the things that people like with these kinds of systems where you can customize and make your own like homes and stuff is being able to like show it off and having other people visit it. And looking at, oh, yeah, that's going to be on mine for sure. Get that motorbike. I mean, that's the one thing that makes Klukai so cool is her motorbike and the whole racing skin she has. Daily interactions. So is this like a new... I saw a number 1 on it. I see that one's on him. I wonder if that's like a new affinity system for him. Hey, I've wanted to get that mouse pad that's on this picture frame over here. I know they were selling it, but I was like, ah. But I have been needing a new mouse pad for my computer. So they cook the food and you kind of interact with them on it. I do like that they've added the translations to the video now. I mean, they're real quick with that. Ooh. Yeah, overcooked. I don't even know if that's just overcooked. That is just throw up was thrown in it. Why did you still eat it? Ugh. It's only the appearance. It shows him like acting like he's about to die. Why is QJ making the coffee here? That should be coming from Springfield. Or you could have Macchiato doing it. Now, I did hear someone was saying that this potentially could be coming to us earlier. I mean, they've done that with a lot of stuff where we've gotten it early. So I could see them wanting to introduce this to global much earlier. For one reason being, this is going to sell characters for you. This is the one that we've seen, or this one they showed a while ago with the watching a scary movie or whatever scene. But this is going to sell characters that might be considered bad or you don't need. But now they have like cool interactions within this new dorm system. Oh my goodness! So that's the new. What room is this supposed to be? Oh, this is the one with all the memes. It's been people have been showing. They don't show any more than that. Who knows what's happening in there? Brew deck coming soon. And that is it. Definitely really cool. I mean, it adds a lot more to the game. And they can always expand so many things into it gameplay wise. It doesn't have to just be like a dorm system. So really cool right there. We have, let's see. And there's so much that was mentioned here. Major event, part 3. Oh, is this the... Yeah, this is the major event. So it's a 3-parter on this event. Part 1, 8 July, 15 July, and then 29 July for the last part. It has over 200k CN words, and the first ever event since Exilium to have 3D animations within it. So, well, that's going to be cool. A new doll, Elva, which is AN94. That's the name for her, Elva. I did see some people saying, why aren't they using another name that she had? I'm guessing from... the lore in Girls Frontline 1. I don't really know anything on her. But that's what the name they're going to be going with in the game is Elva. She's going to be a support for Ice. I'm wondering what she's going to be doing to support Ice. This could be pretty big. Because I know Ice right now is still kind of underwhelming. Robella didn't really bring them up like people were thinking. This could be the chance for Ice to become part of the meta. We'll have to see. But it is basically confirmed to be a support class there. We then have AK-15 coming on the 29th of July. Voimastina. I can't. I'm going to pronounce that one wrong. I'll get it eventually. But we have her coming, assumed to be the physical element. So this may be our physical hyper carry with AK-15. We'll have to see how she turns out. This can help influence decisions for us now if she really carries physical the way we need her to bring them up to the level that we have with hydro, corrosion, and burn. I got Belthide, an unknown machine gun user. A first doll copy is obtainable for free. I'm guessing this is going to be the next standard banner unit. It's a machine gun user. Their physical element, support class. Dupes and weapons obtainable for free via the platoon shop. So this one's actually looking like it's going to be a... And I don't know if they show an image. Yeah, they show an image here. So I'm wondering how good, if this is going to be like a Peridia level support for physical, that just adds more capabilities. Because one of the big things is, I mean, first we have Faye that you got in the support banner. If she's a really good support at, say, 6 dupes, and she's in like the physical banner, or there's a way to get those dupes through farming, as it says here in the platoon shop, could be very, very good. Now, there's the limitation that she probably won't be very good until you get those dupes. But the fact that you can farm them and eventually get that is really, really nice. We'll just have to see when we get the entire kit on her here. We have a bunch of details they showed on the characters and their weapons. I don't know why it just exited there. But overall, pretty good. Outfit section. So Sidorisi's getting a swimsuit. And that one you can get for free from inviting friends. So, or not free. It looks like 10 coins. By doing some inviting friends and that reduces the cost. You have a new Chawa jacket outfit, which is now going to the achievement shops, the same place that we have Vector's bunny outfit. Elva and Voidmaster getting suits. You have Chawa nurse outfit, Andrus succubus outfit. Those are returns. The Andrus succubus outfit. Oh no, that was Belka that had that one. Did they show it here? I think they show it. Yeah, because Andrus didn't have the succubus outfit. It was Belka that had like that Halloween one. Lukai swimsuit. That one's going to be the big one. Because I pretty much get everything that attaches to her. But let's kind of see here. Okay, so yeah, that's a completely new one for Andrus. Then the nurse outfit. And then you have Klukai's outfit here, which they pretty much show it in 3D animations here. But that one's a little bit censored. Oh, well, they show it here too. So they censor the image, but they show it right there. So really good. They're adding all of them, I guess, are going to get swimsuits. So gameplay section now. World Raid Boss will be added with tens of billions of HP. Apparently players that deal more damage to it can get more coupons to vote for the next doll outfit. So they are starting to work on more content. We're going to have to see how this works in comparison to, say, the Gunsmoke Frontline boss. But that will be pretty cool. Hopefully it's actually difficult and requires some thinking and some coordination, and it's not just an HP check. Because I'm guessing with tens of billions, you can't beat it. It's just, it is going to be a DPS check, but hopefully you have to do more than just, hey, just throw everything you have at it damage-wise. 3 new equipment attachments and set effects. So we are starting to see new equipment sets coming out. Shields, melee, and blank blank, and a question mark. So this is what I was mentioning. I am conserving those, whatever you call them, I forget the name of the pieces, the ones that can permanently upgrade the stats to make them perfect. I have not used a single one of them yet. And the reason being is I was going to wait to see, well, one, I haven't really felt the need to. I don't need that kind of power. But the other thing was new equipment or attachment sets coming out that you can use them on that might be the power creep to the ones we currently have. And the fact that they are showing that they're adding some new ones makes me think that was a good decision. We'll just have to kind of see, because they may be more specific to newer dolls versus old ones, but you never know. We have that, some new mini events. So a lot of events coming back at once. So this is kind of feeling like another Klukai level event in terms of just throwing everything out there. Because they did the same thing with Klukai's event for CN as well. It's like the big deal one. And this is kind of, I think this is like right around their half anniversary too, just like ours. So you can kind of see it in that level as well. Let's see, neural expansion keys added. Peridia and Belka, 8 July. I want to see what Peridia brings along. Is it going to just make her even more broken with Klukai and Corrosion? And then we're going to get Yuhi's and Cheetah's. I want to see Belka's. Well, Belka's is going to be probably big too. We'll have to see how it increases her value. Because everything I've seen makes it seem like Mosin Nagant with her dupes that you want surpasses Belka. So if she really needs a big one to really make her fit into the electric team. And Yuhi, I wonder if it'll fix a lot of her issues with needing dupes, or help fix a lot of issues Physical has. We'll have to see with hers as well. System optimizations, affection max level raised from 8 to 9. Oh man, that's why I'm still stockpiling all those gifts. I've got pretty much every doll that you can get to 8 at 8. If they're not at 8, they're at the level before it. So that'll be nice. Doll auto battle AI improved. You can now assign the doll skill sequence you want with the AI to deploy them. Formation system optimization. Amount of formations you can form is increased. Selector banner. So they're getting the selector banner just like we're getting one. This is their newest one. And it looks like they're adding more dolls to it. So they have Klukai, Yuhi, Chawa, Springfield, Macchiato, and Leva. That's a really nice selector banner. Like if you're a new player starting in CN, that's huge. It's just like if you're a new player now starting with our Springfield event, it's going to be really big for you because you can use the raid up to get a good character as well as pulling on Springfield herself as well, which is really good. Going to be the same case here. So yeah, you can select a targeted doll or weapon. Yeah, and so it is guaranteed. Your first elite drop guaranteed. So they have that pretty much every major event now, it looks like. So they have it for us on Springfield. They're going to have it with Levas. And then they're going to have it with this one. Beginner pack. Buy this pack. And that's going to be, this is a new one for people starting the game. So this is going to basically be, I don't know if they show an image. If you're brand new to the game, I wonder if everybody will have this available to them. Or if it's only new accounts after this becomes available, where you can buy this pack and then get to select any doll in it, and you get it. But it does say only usable once per account, so probably everybody gets this. So it's like a selector for any character. Now, the question is, are new dolls going to be added to this over time? If that's the case, then this is something you just hold on to. And if you're a spender, if you're not a spender, you're not going to be able to buy it anyway. But you can just hold on to this until there's a doll that, oh crap, I ran out of pulls. I don't really want to buy the top up on crystals. Instead, I'll just outright buy the copy since I couldn't get the copy I wanted. So that's pretty nice there. Offline events. So they'll be at the anime. They've already mentioned that, the anime con and all that. Another one pull. Oh, I didn't read. I thought this was a 1/4. A 1/1 statue of Voimastia and her mech. Jesus Christ. This will bring the statue to Billy World. Oh, okay, so they're not selling it. They're just going to bring a massive, like a 1-to-1. That's human size. Like, that is their proportions they would be in the real world. And that is a human size on it in a mech. So that thing's going to be massive. Yeah, they probably aren't selling that. And then they just talked a lot about merch. We got a lot of the similarities in ours with Springfield. Although I don't remember anything about a backpack or any of that. A lot of cool stuff. Definitely getting this figure, though, when it comes out. The Yuhi one. Really like that figure. And this one's been out. I guess they just kind of showcased it again. But this one has been out. Or I think it's been out for pre-order for a while now. And that's a 1/12. That's going to be a little tiny one. That's a 1/7. A 1/12. One nice thing about 1/12s is they're fairly cheap. Especially if you can get them on pre-order. I have a 1/12 Suyumi that's actually behind me. Originally sold for 30 bucks, but now it's selling for like 90. Got some more figures coming out. Pretty nice. Okay, that's just going back through them. And then future updates. This is the big one. This is, I think, one of the best things in the announcement is Jian Yu will be receiving, well, she's receiving an outfit. But, yeah, the second part. Jian Yu will be receiving a skill rework estimated to be released in September 2025. Makes me wonder, is Global going to be getting the skill rework? And will we be getting her? Is this going to mean that she's going to be delayed for us? Because she was like one of the first electric units. I think she came right after Elena. But I'm going to guess that we will get the skill reworked version of her when she releases. So that kind of gives me an estimate of when we might get her, which is a few months off. But I'm going to guess we'll get that. So we definitely want to see what that is. Because it could be huge. Because I actually really liked her original kit. It's just very clunky. And if they really fix it to work and work well with the electric team, that would be amazing. And then lastly, as with tradition, we'll be having an IP concert soon. Okay, that's just kind of showing that. Some stream codes. That's just the codes for in-game. And then here's like a little trailer to it. Yeah, the cutscenes are looking pretty good here. Oh, snap. The commander. What is he? He had like some officer garb on? Is it just like a rain suit here he's got on? I'm guessing that's just like a rain suit that's raining. Bunch of Helenas. Alright. The thing is, I have not actually kept up with the story on the CN version to know what's coming, other than the cutscenes. They kind of give a little hint at it. But I have that. And taking on the codename Snow Wolf Bears. So I think this is the trailer, what, for AN94? Can't understand anything they're saying, but you can see what they're doing. But it seems like they're pushing the story some more again. Because it does, that's the one big thing I think that's a common complaint I've seen amongst some is we're having a lot of side stories, and the story is kind of stagnated where it's not pushing much more forward from what we've had the last big reveal we had. So it seems like maybe with this big dorm update, we're basically getting the, hey, that contract that the dolls aren't allowed to hang with the commander really is null and void, and now they're all starting to coalesce around him again. We'll kind of have to see. I don't know. I'm just making a guess. I don't know any of the context of what's happening in the story after where we're at currently. Not because I care about spoilers or anything, I just haven't really seen it out there too much. Oh, and here's showing actually her in combat, because I don't think we've seen what the actual skills do yet. We'll probably have that in a couple days, which I will probably not be able to cover them because I will not... Well, very easily. I'll be visiting family. I will definitely make a video on it when it comes out, though, for sure, on what her entire kit is. It's another AoE field one. Ooh, support action. Ah, I've seen support action there. I'm really hoping she's good for ice. I have the full ice team, even though I don't really use them too heavily now. It's basically burn. I mean, I do kind of use them because it's burn, corrosion, and ice. And then when ice team comes out, it's the kind of the hybrid with Springfield, corrosion, burn. So I'll still be using ice for a bit. So I'm really hoping they improve. Looks really good. Oh, I missed that in here. Just an interaction. Was that coffee? Coffee grinds or some kind of snack food? Looks really good, and that's pretty much it. That was everything they kind of showcased. A lot of good stuff there. So as we get more details, I'll make more videos on it. But like I said, I will be out of town July 4th. So after Springfield, I will be live streaming everything for that, and then I will be leaving. But I will be able to hopefully make my videos while I'm over there. It'll just be a little bit different, a little non-standard. Won't have the same quality on audio and all that. But I will be able to make videos, and I'm going to be bringing my camera with me, so I should still be able to also have face cam. It'll just be in a completely different environment. Maybe a little bit darker, though, because I won't have as good of lighting as I have here. At least not as bright. Yeah, overall, really liking the direction here. We'll just have to see as we get more details. I'm liking what I see so far, but that's pretty much it for now. If you like my content, if you can like, comment, subscribe, it really helps, and thanks for watching.